guys, it's Judy and I'm here with the process video for a birthday card for my niece. And you'll see I used the Paper Smooches stamp, Freezy Friends, for the snowman, and just in line with the Frozen theme, I guess, because my niece loved the movie. And so I'm making a regular A2 size card, but this time I'm doing a top folding. So what I'm doing is I'm taking an 8.5 by 11 and cutting it down lengthwise at 4.25 in the middle, and then scoring it at 5.5. So it is a top folding card. And that is one of my stencils from, I believe it's a Crafter's Workshop, and that is called Aspen Trees. And I'm using Heidi Swap Gold Lame Color Shine to spritz on it because I wanted a nice gold magical kind of look of the trees in the forest. And so I'm using craft mat, and then I just towel off all the excess on the stencil to try to clean it up. I'm very bad at cleaning my things up, but that's how it looks. It did warp the paper a bit, and I think I just used my Nina's Solar White, or either that or Georgia Pacific, to mist on. So I put it aside to let it dry, and I'm using the Memento Tuxedo Black ink because I will be using my Copics to color in the image from Paper Smooches. And there we go, BV20. That's what I usually use to kind of do shadows for anything that has white. It has like that light grayish lavender look to give a good shade for like Snowman or anything white. And for the nose, I'm just using YR12, and I think it's YR15 as well for the darker shade. It's hard to tell. And then I think I used R20, and I forget the other color. I'm sorry. But just to do pink buttons, and then I did the pink pom-pom for the snowman's hat. And oh, there we go. And just some purples. I don't know the colors. I only have a few purple ones, so I think I thought I showed it, but maybe not. And then for the hat, I use my go-to anything that for black, kind of for hair, and then for the hat, which is the C's, the warm C3, C5, and C7. From dark to light, light back to dark. And then just for some shading for that. And I think I'm done, and I'm just going to fussy cut the image because I'm going to dot that out, and I like leaving a little border around my image. It kind of makes the image pop out a little more, and I'm all zoomed in there. There we go. Zoom out. So that's how the Gold Lame turned out. It's really shimmery if you look. I think with the harsh lighting, it's hard to tell. So I trimmed down that stencil, and usually I just do a 1/4 inch mat, but I did 1/2 inch mat, and that's my husband's hand. He wanted to say hi. We are iced in. This was yesterday, and we were iced in. Today it snowed overnight, so now we're snowed in, but the sun's coming out. Anyway, so we should be rid of cabin fever soon. But here I am. I'm using those Fallen Hearts by Simon Says Stamp, and I am also going to spray that, but I'm using the Mr. Huey's, I forget what color, Pink Lady, I believe, and it's a nice bright pink. So I love how that looked. It's not sharp, but that's fine. But I did notice that big blotch on the top. So I am just using my heat gun to just kind of make sure it dries quick, and then it warped a little, so I tried to heat in the back as well. And that's how I'm going to have it look. And I'm going to pop dot that. And then I'm thinking, oh, he kind of looks weird just floating around. So in order to ground him a little, I use just a regular white cardstock cut at the I think it's the 3 3/4, the width of the white cardstock. And I just use my scissors to do like snow mounds on there. And I am thinking, what else? I'm going to add more hearts to make it a little more dimensional as well. And I found my DCWV. It's like border strips of glitter paper. I've had that for a while. And I think that I might have gotten that at like Tuesday. Oh, no, I mean Marshalls or something. Or TJ Maxx. So I found gray. I love using the gray and the pink. Come to think of it, I should have used gold, but I don't know if they had gold, because gold would have matched the trees. But it has a little shimmer to that. So I liked having a little border on the bottom too, to show the hearts from the bottom. So I'm just adhering with my ATG gun, and I want a quarter round. That's a 1/2 inch quarter round on the bottom. And I'm going to do the dimensionals. And those are just from Big Lots, that big roll, which I love because it's not too thick a dimension. And I'm thinking, oh, I'm using my quick stick, which I love. You see, I turned that green part, and this little like clay-like thing comes out. And then the other end you can take out and just use as like a placement guide. And those are where I'm going to put those hearts. And then I'm picking the sentiment from Paper Smooches as well. And I think it's Birthday Sampler or something like that. Birthday Extravaganza. That's the name. It has a bunch of birthday sentiments. So I'm stamping out some colors of purple that I have. I end up using that Doodlebug color box ink versus the mid-tone Hero Arts. And so I just use my glossy accents. I dab it on the paper where I want to put it. I think it's easier to dab it on the surface so that my quick stick also, I'm able to unclog my glossy accents. So I find it easier to just put the adhesive on the paper rather than on the hearts. It's less messy, I think. So one side to stick and one side to just place. And so I'm doing a video. And so I'm just coloring the shadow and adding some shadow in. And I wanted to pop out a little more, so I added more of that BV20 to add the shading. And just to make it look like snow, a snow mound a little more. And I think that's my Memento, no, that's my Spica, the Spica glitter markers that I haven't used in a while. So I just want to do the words and see if it shimmers a little or adds a little glitter. And I don't think it shows a little bit, not too much though. And now to decorate the inside of my card, what do? I just use, I think, yeah, just the same ink, the Doodlebug color box ink in that purple lilac. I think it's called lilac. And I just stamped the image inside. And what else am I doing? Oh, I am going to mask that. I just did another stamp on that and cut it out. And then I was going to do again in the lilac and use that wooden stamp And it's just like a background, kind of similar to the hearts falling on the outside of the card. So this is just inside. And then also the sentiment is also in the birthday one from Paper Smooches. And then I'm kind of off frame, but out of frame, but I'm just adding more of those leftover hearts from that. It's a Martha Stewart's heart punch that I love just to have. I would love a star one. I have like the punch in the middle star one, but I don't think I don't know if they have one like this, a regular punch for stars, but that would be nice if anyone knows. But that's my finished card. Hope you guys liked it. It took me about 40 minutes to make, maybe, from start to finish. So hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching. Bye, guys.